Alright, hello YouTube, welcome to ShadowBlitz and Magellster's map analysis. Today we're going to be doing Cold Seed. Cold Seed is the only other snow map besides Snow Valley. It's a great small map. It's similar to Junkfully. It's outside, it's very close quarters. Explosives can be very deadly in this map due to its close quarters. Great map for any type of shotgun or close range weapon that you've mastered or are very proficient at. As long as you have a high rate of fire, you'll do pretty good in this map. Sniper rifles tend to not get as many kills. If you're a very good sniper and on Snow Valley, say you get 20, 30 kills, this map you'll probably get half that, if that. I've tried sniping on this map. There's just too many people rushing. You can't get a good spot, can't get a good KDR. And by the time you find a spot, and kill a couple people, somebody has already killed you. So you're gonna be, if you do try to snipe this map, then there are only a couple of spots, and I'll cover those. But I would suggest not sniping and running some sort of submachine gun or shotgun. All right, so first off, I'm gonna start in the Bravo spawn. It's gonna be right in here. This is where any place indoors this is where Bravos will spawn. There are 3 exits. One is going to be right there to that door. The other one's going to be right there to that door. And the third is going to be right here. Now, when you are leaving this little cave from Bravo spawn, be careful because Alpha most always rush right through these doors. So as soon as you open that cave, you're going to be exposed, and you need to go ahead and start watching for enemies. If you're on Alpha and you're trying to camp people, a great place to put mines is going to be right in here. Specs can't jump over them because of the height restriction right here. And I mean, you can see them pretty easily, but you can always get some noobs. Also, if you're on Alpha camping this spawn, a great place to go is right here behind these boxes. Just jump over here. You'll see them run out. They won't look this way usually, 90% of the time. And you can engage them in the back, 3-shot kill, get a couple people, move away before they spawn and come kill you. Like I said earlier, if you are sniping, a great place to snipe, probably the only place I would suggest, well, there's 2 places I would suggest sniping, but one of them is going to be right here. Alpha spawn comes out right over there. That's one of their 2 places they can exit and engage them right there. Be careful for rushers because they will come out this door. If you run mines, throw a couple down right here, and they're hard to see because they do blend in with the gray. So that's just a good spot to snipe. If you are camping, you're on Alpha Camp in Bravo, great place to camp is going to be right here. They'll run, and they'll be looking at that door right there, engage them, 3 shots in the back, take them out. Another great spot I found, if you run assault rifles and don't like rushing, just kind of want to camp it out a little bit. You are somewhat exposed from here. They can get lotto headshots, but reduce that, get a helmet, get a face mask, get whatever you want to do. Or if you don't want to waste the GP, just risk the increased percentage of headshot, is right here. Now from the right, you can't really access people coming through this corridor right here, but you can engage anybody on this bridge and lay them out. If you have a heavy machine gun assault rifle, you can see them through these little gaps in the bottom, and you get a couple of shots right here, and you can shoot through this tarp. It's very thin. It only reduces, I think, damage by 5 or 10 points, so it takes you 4 shots to kill. It might take you 5 depending on your gun. You have a great line of sight to the majority of the map. Engage anybody coming out of Alpha spawn through their main entrance, or anybody that come out of their other entrance and come this way through the courtyard, as well as make sure no one tries to backdoor your guys upstairs coming through this door from Alpha. So as I showed earlier, most people from Alpha come through here, so I'd lay a couple mines down. Watch out up here in this corner. People do try to camp and right there and engage you. And I've gotten killed here probably more times than any other place on the map. This is one of the biggest, I guess, crossfires in the map, one of the biggest hot spots. Watch out when you come up these stairs if you are on Bravo. Lay a couple mines down there, prevent people from coming up. And you can basically, if you have a sniper rifle, this is actually not one of the sniper spots, but I guess you could snipe here. I would suggest an assault rifle though, because they will run out sprinting to try to get up this little incline, and unless you're extremely good marksman and you can pick them off even though they're zigzagging or doing whatnot to avoid you, I would just run an assault rifle. Run up here, and then moving on. Oh, a cool spot. I'll show you a little Easter egg, I guess you could say. Very few people know about this. There's a little overhang right there. I'll show you. I am lagging a bit, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it, but I'm going to try it. Alright, and I did make it because I'm awesome. This spot right here, you can engage anybody coming from, let me move over a little bit, coming from, let's see, Bravo spawn, which I think is the one over there to the right. They can run in that door, which you only have a limited window to attack them, but they will most of the time come rush this way or rush that way, and you can engage them, take them out. They have no idea where you are unless kill cam is on, or unless their their death screen shows you, you know, just the angle it points at when they die. I just love killing ShadowBlitz.
What the hell?
Sorry, dude. Another good spot to run mines is going to be on these little stairs right about here. They're running up. They're not paying attention because they're already looking up to see if anybody's up here. So put a couple right there. The other sniper spot is going to be right here. This is the sniper spot I use. Engage. There's a little bar right here. This you can see this black bar. It kind of alters your view sometimes and doesn't give you the greatest line of sight, but it works. It covers you. You're 98% covered, and an enemy comes running over there. Well, I would have a sniper, but one shot, and take them out. Up here's a great place to lay mines too. Watch out for grenades though. So if you lay in mines near you and an enemy throws a grenade, you'll probably end up dying. Another good spot to camp if you want to camp Alpha and you're on Bravo is right up here. Just jump off that balcony. And hide behind this thing. You can either engage them as they walk in the door, or what I like to do is just kind of wait back here and jump up actually right around here behind this. And as they come up, they run right towards you. Engage them, take them out. If you're on Alpha, engage Bravo. They usually will rush this door right here and try to come up behind if you have snipers up there. Get a shotgun, any kind of close quarters weapon. Engage them right there. Moving on. Bravo, if you want to spawn camp Alpha. Let's see, I'm getting my spawns mixed up, I believe. This one is Alpha, or is this Bravo? I don't know. If you're on the other side and you want to engage people spawning in there, great place to do that would be on this truck. And same works for the reverse. You can hide behind this truck right over here. And another great camping spot I found is right here. They can see a little bit right there, as ShadowBlitz can see me, but if you move a little bit to the right, they'll run right past you, and you can engage them. Moving on. Another good spot to lay mines would be right around this box, this line of sight. They'll run around this box trying to engage you, and by the time they see it, it'll be too late. Good spot to camp. Right in between these. Not many people look. If you have a shotgun, they'll run right past you. Be careful, though. You are exposed. Another good place to camp, if you are getting spawn camps and you're outnumbered, right here, people coming from the other spawn will run in, such as ShadowBlitz just showed, and you can engage them. Hopefully more accurately than I just showed. Another great spot that I use. This is going to be for, I would suggest, any high damage weapon you have, such as, not necessarily shotgun, because you do, I guess a shotgun will work, but right here you can see them. People coming from, I'll call that Bravo, even though I might have said it's Alpha earlier. Coming from Bravo, they'll run right up here, and you can not shoot through this, but you can shoot this little crack right here, and as you can see, I just shot about 5 or 6 shots, and only one missed, so if you've got a decent gun, you can shoot right through that crack, and they can't shoot you at all. They might get one shot on you, and that's going to be if they're lucky, if they're lottoing and they somehow manage to get through that crack. Be careful, though, because they will jump out once they start taking damage, jump out this little door, and then run out here, pop down, and then engage you. This is where Bravo spawns, which is, I believe, what I've been calling Bravo spawn. They spawn in this room, and sometimes you get a spawn in here. And I think that about wraps it up. You can use these boxes, I didn't cover this, as cover. You know, kind of pop and shoot. Engage the majority of Alpha rushers. There's really no point to this tank thing here. I actually don't think this is a tank. This is one of those troop movers, except for to block line of sight so snipers can't pick you off as you jump out of here. That about wraps up this map analysis. Just some quick weapons to run. This is an example of a weapon set I might run. I don't always run a heavy machine gun, but this is great for upstairs if you're just trying to lay down fire for your team. Or if I'm just trying to troll people, just, you know, camp somewhere, just shoot people running across the bridge. I love it. Another gun I'll run is a submachine gun right here. As you can see, the PP-19 Mod LE. Great weapon for this map. It's very close quarters, high rate of fire, decent